Ripple's helping to solve the gap in the mental health and wellbeing sector, because it tracks outcomes virtually in real time using an analytics and communication tool that was developed for organisations and individuals. If I was thinking about tips for startups about wanting and how to communicate with developers, the first thing to think about, keep your lines of communication open. Decide on what the communication portals are going to be, face-to-face, are you going to use some other technology to communicate? Don't get angry and annoyed. This process is about, in any innovation or creative pursuit, there will be moments where you may not understand or it's not going the way you want it to go, but also you need to be flexible. If you go in with a vision and you say, no, it's got to be this way, you can't change anything, it's got to be exactly as I'm telling you to do, then I think you'll fail, and fail miserably and fail hard. If you go in with strong ideas, it's good to have a vision, but also allow developers, designers to bring their talents to the forefront, so then you get the best product. And I think we've done that. I think it's fair to say that the developers, in terms of their communication style, there were some things that needed to be thought about, because my sense is that developers being very highly intelligent people, and knowing how they do what they do and having very kind of formulated strategies in order to get a product in a certain way, I think sometimes they might have been ahead of me and I was trying to play catch up in terms of how they work, and I think sometimes that was forgotten, and so there would be some angst, particularly between maybe me and the project lead, to work out, I don't fully understand this, and I know you've got this graph with a whole lot of figures on it, but I don't understand why that's there and that one looks like that, and you're going to have to help me out here. So I think there is a risk that because of the world developers inhabit, that they may forget us poor mortals who don't inhabit it. That you've got to remember that we don't always have the language or understanding that you have in your world, and yet you're developing something that's going to be for me in my world, not for you in your world, so to speak. So I think there has to be a coming together with the client, but it might be to some degree a greater responsibility for the developers to work harder at that, in some sense.